So, I wanted to do the intro today, and I kind of want to give you a little story about intros and how they start. And while I wanted to, I'm not going to because
Okay.
this is the kind of quality content that you get, and gamers. I'm Lou. He's Manny, and we're here in this place in this tomb, trying to figure out what's going on with the Earth. We got some backstory last episode, which was kind of nice to know. That's one part I'm really interested about in this game, and I kind of looked up stuff about it up until the point that we stopped, so I wouldn't spoil things for myself. But so far, it's pretty interesting. I think it's a cool. Like, this game does really good world building, which is great. Like, if you pay attention to the details, you learn more about the world. Like, just from like a exploration sense. Am I done? Yo, who did the voices for these goons? They say the weirdest things. Did he say "Am I done"?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Why? Who says that when they're fighting?
Because he wanted to
And
know
who
if he
says it
was
with
done.
that tone? Like, so weird.
Am I done?
It's a weird thing. Am I done? But he didn't say it like that. He said, "Am I done?" Like, like, "Am I done?" Like am I
Like a
finished?
question,
Like, okay.
like an actual question.
Yeah. Like, he wasn't sure. He had more of like a, is what is this tuna or is this salmon kind of question? Like he wasn't sure what kind of fish he was having. Oh man. You think we'll ever go back to like eating bananas that like used to exist, or do you think we're like far past that point? Like, we're never gonna have that kind of banana ever again?
We would never have that banana again.
What do you think? So do you think
Because
it's
it doesn't exist anymore.
do you think humanity just doesn't care about bananas and stuff anymore? In that
No,
way?
the type of banana that used to exist doesn't exist anymore.
But you can genetically.
Mm-mm.
I mean, considering with tech, you can probably revive it
Nope.
at this
That
point.
that seed doesn't exist anymore. They killed it off.
Oh, you mean it's like completely gone?
Yeah, it's completely gone. Because if you, I don't know if you've ever seen.
Was this like it was
an
like
original-
it was like a virus or whatever, right? It was like a plague for that specific kind of species, right, or something like that.
No, well,
Or am I wrong?
No, we cultivated. We genetically cultivated. So pretty much, it go. What the hell just happened?
Because I know like we cultivated a specific type of banana and we tried to modify it so that it came out in the most like different kind of way.
Yeah,
Because I know what
the
an original
ones-
banana looks like. It's like super weird looking and it's kind of hard to eat.
Well, it's impossible to eat because it's all seeds.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, you could like okay, you could technically eat it because you can. Like, that stuff's edible. Like the other parts of the banana, you know what I'm talking about? Like the skin.
The rind, yeah.
It's edible, but it wasn't as like tasty. You know what I mean? But I guess it's kind of sad to know like some fruits are just gonna die out because people don't want to eat them.
You've heard the bad
Yeah,
news.
like,
like-
we killed that off like years ago.
The plague is devouring the
Yeah,
biosphere.
because like animals would still eat those bananas, but people don't want to eat them. So okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Bye bye that banana.
Right, exactly.
What if we could give life?
Yeah, because the bananas that we took now were pretty much, they're the ones that we wanted to eat, and then we just kept getting rid of the old, like the ones with the full seeds in them, and we kept doing that
Yeah.
over and over again until finally to the point where like the seeds are so small that they're barely noticeable. So like when you look at a
Yeah.
banana and if you cut a banana in half, some bananas have like these little black dots in the center.
Fully capable of making
Like if you look, if you get it right, those were the seeds,
the biosphere.
if I'm not mistaken.
Immortal guardian,
Yeah. I mean,
But
flourishing of life.
what does that say about plantains then?
Gaia. Mother
I don't know.
Nature as an
I don't know.
AI. But that's just
Because we have like
of the system.
there's plantains here on this side of the world,
She will need to be
but they're like
surrounded
kind of
and
tiny,
empowered
like
by
they're
a
small.
comprehensive suite
Like,
Right.
like I'm talking the size of a potato.
Extensions of Gaia's mind.
Well,
Like,
like a
embarrassingly
regular sized potato. Because there's some potatoes
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
massive. But yeah, regular sized potato.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Because you know what I mean. Like a plantain you would get over there, like it's like
Like
size
a
of my
foot long.
like.
Yeah, like a foot long, foot and a half long.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like big ass fucking plantain.
Of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn.
Speaking of seeds, they're talking about seeds. You know, ironically,
Yeah.
they are talking about the same topic that we are, kind
Very
of
similar, yeah.
like vegetation and stuff. Yeah.
Entire system. The beauty of a fully automated
No, yeah, it's a-
terraforming system
pretty much the
is that
same.
it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn
Oh,
how
speaking of that, did you hear that they're doing they're doing a preservation project? So they're trying to put like DNA from all life on Earth,
build the tech
and they want to store it on the moon.
how we'll lock it down
Huh,
and seal
I did not know that.
And
occurs.
and they're trying to do they're it's not set yet whether or not it'll definitely happen or if there'll be because the funding for it would be a lot, but they want to do it in case there's like a scenario where like life on Earth might get wiped or something, and they have to do like a reset button and like put life back into Earth again, like after a couple of like thousands of years or hundreds of thousands of years or some shit.
Right.
And just have
Kind
like
of like.
robots handle it and automate it and like revive everything after a certain amount of time.
So Horizon Zero Dawn.
All that is done. How a new
That's,
Yeah, is that what that is?
That is literally the plot of Horizon Zero Dawn.
partake of
Oh my god, are you serious?
The only difference is that the only difference is that it's not on the moon. They built silos into the earth.
how not to repeat our mistakes.
Wow.
An impossible dream.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like she's literally talking about it right now.
But nothing.
What the fuck? That's so
Yeah.
weird. But that's like real news. That's like actually happening. Like they were calculating the budget, and it's like a lot of money to actually, because it's rocket
of
fuel,
course.
storage, and then you're building something on the moon too, which takes like
Make that future
funds
real.
to do and stuff. But that's
Yeah.
what they wanted to do. Once like the moon base and all that jazz gets set up.
And is this gonna be like a world thing, or just like certain? like-
Come on, Manny.
I
A
was about to
world
say.
collaboration on anything. Come on.
I was about to say, my dude. Like that's almost impossible.
The only world project is Santa Claus, and he ain't okay. Some people say he's not real, but he's the only person that does a world project for any world. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I think I forget which country's doing it, but it's that idea. The only problem is that like Russia and China are like the two countries trying to make a moon base. I don't know what the America's doing with their NASA program, but maybe if Elon Musk wants to put a base on the moon, maybe things will change. I mean, he could practically like buy America at this point. I'll be real. If I had the money that Jeff Bezos had, I would just buy all of the American debt, like all the debt. I would just buy it, because I can buy the debt and still have money left over.
Well, yeah. Didn't they like calculate that Jeff Bezos could literally solve world hunger and still be one of the richest men in the world?
Yeah, pretty much. Like he could actually fix a lot of stuff with all the money he has, but it is what it is. Like he's basically Lex Luthor, so the only thing this planet doesn't have is a Superman. We got a Batman, we got a Joker, we got a Lex Luthor. We just need a Superman and we're good. We got the whole DC real universe set on Earth.
Yeah.
That's really weird though, like how that Joker is going and stuff, and like legitimately causing chaos.
Wait, is
trying
he?
to run for mayor. I'm not like he's really running for mayor. He has all of these weird nonsensical policies, like he wants to call Tokyo Disneyland Chiba Disneyland, and he wants to call trash like space dust, or like he wants to change the name of trash into like, I think like he wants to call it stars or something weird like that. Like just weird, bizarre Joker like things and policies. It sounds made up, but I looked it up and I'm like, oh yeah, he's like actually serious about his platform.
That is
Just like the Batman that is actually trying to help his community and stuff on his Batmobile.
Oh, does he have a
Only he's
Batmobile?
not.
I thought he had a Bat bike, like a quad.
He has a Bat bike, and he recently made something that looks like a Batmobile.
Interesting.
Like I know because I lived in the same area and I saw him sometimes driving by.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is Batman.
The reason I looked him up was because I saw him driving by when I was walking, and I'm like, what? What is going on? Like you know, like if you see that in America, like, you know, some people do that, right? You see that in Japan, it's like really strange. Like people don't just dress up as Batman in Japan. Like it's like a very unusual thing to do. And on a bat bike, which is even weirder, right? Like this just like doesn't make any sense. And the fact that he has like the Christopher Nolan voice, like that's like the craziest part. Like he pulled it off perfectly. Play a clip of him doing the Batman voice. There you go. Done. Sorry, I'm like making all these edits and I don't even know if I'm committed to this edit situation.
Truthfully, you know what might happen is just me not do it.
Yeah. I never expect the edits to go in. I just jokingly say it because people always like ask for edits.
Is this right? Okay, maybe I have to go up, then to the side. All right.
Yo, so I had fried fish today, right?
Fried fish?
Which is not something I use. Yeah, like I don't usually get fried fish, but it's like Japanese fried fish. One, I didn't know what kind of fish it was. Two, the fin was still on the back of the fish. And that kind of weirded me out because I'm used to eating fish without that.
I'm done with
and I was also worried about the bone. So like my girlfriend's like, yeah, they take the bone out. There's no bone on it. And I'm like, why does it look like it still has skin on it? And she's like, you're supposed to eat it like that. And I'm like, this is weird. Because it's not like your British or Western like fried fish where it's just a fillet, right?
Right.
It's like legit the fish. Like it's the most natural, like legit fried fish that you'll have, right? Like it's like this, it's like the fish, the actual fish. So I bite into it and it's delicious, right? Like it tastes amazing. But I can't take big bites. I'm too scared to because I'm afraid every bite that I take, there's like a bone in it. So I'm just like taking little tiny like chicken bites. Like, you know, like a little tiny chicken trying to pick at the food. And she's looking at me like, is it okay? Like, is the food okay? And I'm like, yeah, it's delicious. And she's like, why are you eating it like that? I'm like, it's because I don't want to swallow a bone. And then she's like, you're still going on about that. There's no bones in it. Just eat it. Yo, how it took me like 20 minutes to eat the fish because I just couldn't eat it. Like I just couldn't eat it quick enough. I was so scared.
Oh my god.
I've never had a fish that like, I guess fresh before. Apparently they fished it that same day.
Oh wow. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was really, really good fish. But it's just not like I usually just get like, you know, like sushi or sashimi or stuff like that, like raw fish. Or grilled fish, which is really good, like grilled salmon. But I hadn't gotten fried fish in that style before. Like that was very new to me.
Yeah.
I think if I gave it to my mom, she would freak out and be like, "What is going on here? I can't eat that." Like she'll have the same reaction I did.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it? avoiding contact.
And she goes up to them and goes, boop, and just like boops him on the nose. And she's
I
like,
almost
"That's
did.
the contact for you." You would?
No, I almost did just now.
You
I just
booped him. You
rolled
almost
over.
booped him on the nose. Just boop him.
Good thing it stopped moving.
I'm gonna sound so basic right now, but recently I've been playing Fortnite. Like recently.
Yes.
And I played Fortnite until like season 2. So I was like, oh, this is dumb. Like, I don't like this game anymore because it's like, you know, it's just like, it was burned out. Like, I was like, okay, whatever. I was playing it like a few weeks ago, and I just started playing it, and the game plays better, but the main appeal for me now is that like they got all these skins for the game that like
Oh,
I just didn't
Jesus.
expect. Like there was Street Fighter, right? Like they had Ryu and Chun-Li, and that was weird. And I was like, whatever. But they have Raven, like
Oh, I
Teen
heard
Titans
that.
Raven.
Yeah, they have Teen Titans Raven. They have Wanda.
It looks
now.
lit. Yeah, they got Wanda, they got Joker, they got Batman, they got Lara Croft, but they also have like her old version
Wait.
of Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
Lara?
It's Laura, dude.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, it's
This
not.
is Lara. What do you mean it is not? Okay, sorry, Lara.
Lara. It's Lara Croft. Lara. Say it, Lara.
Lupita.
Lupita Croft.
Lupita Croft. She's the lunch lady. But yeah, they got like so many like weird skins and characters. I don't know, like it gives it like a lot more personality. And another thing I didn't know is that they have community maps. So for the Tomb Raider event, you were in Lara Croft's mansion. So you went around the mansion like finding stuff and like defeating like weird looking enemies and stuff like that. Like it was like really fun. Like I didn't expect that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and like they have Master Chief on there. Like that was weird. like
So
I just
like
didn't expect that.
everyone that has like it's not just for the Xbox version. So like everyone can play as Master Chief.
Everyone has it. Yeah, everyone has it.
That's cool.
There's no limitations on it. But it's like
Die.
it's technically like Smash Brothers, but like for shooters, I guess.
Yeah.
But it is fun. Like they have different modes and stuff now.
For a moment.
Like I enjoyed it. Like I had a good time, especially with like friends and stuff.
Hello, I'm Margot Shan,
And
this is Hephaestus.
it made me
If
think
any might
like,
tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that God
do
will
I
use to
just
make
not
walls
play
down for
games
us.
that people
Her personal
that
Fortnite,
everyone likes?
except
Like, is that
it's
what
not
my
possible.
problem is? Because I didn't like playing Fortnite because everyone liked it, and now that not everybody plays Fortnite, I like it now. Like,
I don't
don't-
like. So the reason I don't like Fortnite is because the only Fortnite that people remember is this battle royale version, where the original version of Fortnite had an actual story and was
Yeah,
a
it was
zombie
like survival mode, or-
yeah, it was a
yeah.
zombie survival mode, which I liked.
I think this is it.
mm.
Elizabeth.
And like people just put it, they well, and also the company kind of like put it to the wayside and didn't do things that they said that they were gonna do with it.
Yeah, they leaned hard on the battle royale thing because they didn't expect it to get popular. They still have the survival one, the survival mode thing, and like they kind of added more stuff to it and stuff. But like, I get what you mean. Yeah, like they just double down on the other side.
Yeah,
But
that's why I'm not a big fan. That's why I'm not a big fan of Fortnite.
yeah, because my one friend, she plays Valorant. She plays shooters and stuff, and sometimes League. But her reasoning behind not playing Fortnite was the building thing. She doesn't like the fact that she has to worry about building while shooting at the same time. and she put it in a really funny way. She's like, I don't want to end up having to fight against someone who build a 3-story condo with a couch and a TV while I'm trying to kill them. like like that was the funniest thing I heard, because it's true. Like as soon as you start shooting somebody, they start building walls and stuff.
Yeah.
But it would be funny if, like, you know, like you're trying to shoot somebody and they build like a bunch of walls, and suddenly you're in like a lobby, you're in like a desk and like an office space, like that they just built in like a few seconds, and you're like, what the fuck, what's going on? Like, like
All of this lost.
the ancients' greatest gifts to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in
You know, it's
curse, Aloy. All people should know
it's an interesting thought that like thousands of years from now, well, not thousands, but like let's say 100,000 years from now, like people are gonna look back and look at our monitors and keyboards and mice and be like, oh, that's the technology of the ancients or whatever. Like we're gonna be ancient at some point.
Yeah. That is 100% true.
Like there's gonna be like this tower of Funko Pops thousands of years from now, and we're gonna look at it and be like, oh, this is a snippet of their culture.
It's like where they worship these plastic figures.
Yeah, this green one. I keep seeing this green one, and then suddenly people build a religion out of the Incredible Hulk or something, like because they misunderstand the concept of it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, honestly, I feel like that would happen. Like people start worshiping Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
It just so happens that Pikachu's on everything, and they think it's like some sort of god.
Oh, that would be hilarious. This yellow electric mouse must have been their god.
Yeah, they're god of thunder, and then like they all start worshiping it as though like if they pray to Pikachu, like they won't get like electrocuted by thunder or something. Like,
oh my god, that would be.
because culture's an interesting thing, because people can really misinterpret anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even now, people misinterpret tweets these days. Like, like I can't imagine it'll get better thousands of years from now.
Do you imagine
Like, out of context.
if like someone finds a database of like tweets, you know, they find Twitter's old HQ, and they're able to boot up one of the databases of tweets, and then they just read through and like they think
They'll
that
never
this
finish.
is they go through it and they're like, this must have been their historical logs of events.
You know, that's 90% right these days, though. People, like, there's news on Twitter, then people use Twitter as just their main source of news now. So that's not wrong. But at a certain point, when you go back on Twitter, it stops being that, and they're going to get really confused at all these cat pictures. Like, before 2009, it's just cat pictures. What happened?
It's like,
Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
And this
Oh
guy
my
just keeps
God.
posting, okay, LOL. What does that mean? What does that mean?
and there's one man that posts a pineapple every day.
Used to hold something.
Yeah.
It's the same picture of a pineapple.
It's the same picture. What does it mean? And they build a time machine just to look it up, and they go back and they get horribly disappointed. They're like, it was just that. I feel like it's gonna be like that if we ever discover time travel. We're just gonna get really disappointed when we find out what actually happened. Like it's gonna be like way less interesting than we thought it was.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right, so I think this is the perfect time to stop for this episode.
Yeah, because you obtained a bunch of things to help you discover the deep secrets of the Earth, and it's a perfect time to stop. Yes. I don't know what accent I'm doing. I'm just
I don't know either, man.
close.
But all right, guys, this has been fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So catch you guys later.
Yep.
Hopefully you enjoy.
Yep.
Yeah. Bye.
Yep.